Shalom, call halal, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Wadash. Double honors to the other apostles and other bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. To the Aquat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, the one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. Brother Yeshua, I'm back with the WW3 Daily Update. Shalom and salutations to you all. We're going to start right here, Genesis 16. We're going to go into Ishmael, okay, who are the Arabs today, the Arab nations. Genesis 16 and 11. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shall bear a son. We talk about Abraham, right? And shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord hath heard thy affliction, right? This is Sarah, Abraham, or Abram and Sarah, right? And he will be a wild man. This is the Arabs. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him, and he shall dwell in the presence of all of his brethren. Okay? Here's the point. He will be a wild man. This is his nature. He will be a wild man, and his hand will be against every man. Okay? And we should look up this word wild, to be fair, and find out exactly what that means, but this is telling you what his nature is. Okay? Let's see. Genesis what? 6? 16. And what? 11, right? Ishmael. Let's look it up. Let's go for it. With child. His name Ishmael, because the Lord hath what? Which one? The 12? Salak. Yep. 12. Salak. He will be a wild. Let's get that. Wild ass. It says wild. Crazy. In the secondary sense of running wild. Wild ass. Wild ass motherfucker. Let's see. Not a lot there. Figurative of willfulness. Free. As a free nomad. No rules, so to speak. And not that, that they don't have rules, but wild ass. What does that mean? We'll have to do more study on it. But anyway, so he's a wild man, right? Now, okay, what's going on here? What I want everybody to understand is this, okay? Remember when the Ukraine war started and the United States kind of pressured everybody to galvanize and stand behind the Ukraine. Oh, Ukraine, everybody's waving the flags and the blue and yellow and go Ukraine, go Ukraine. And then the war started and Ukraine getting their ass whooped, but according to the news, Ukraine's whooping ass. And according to right now, even though there is no more Ukraine left, Ukraine is somehow whooping ass over there right now. There's one nigga with a helmet and a 50 cal. He's all that is left of the Ukrainian war machine, and somehow they're over there winning. This is what they're telling us. Okay, so what are they telling us about what's going on over in the Middle East? What are they telling? They're telling us that, boy, Lebanon is gone. Lebanon was swallowed up by a hole in the ground, and there are no more Lebanese because they're all dead because of how badly the Israelis whooped their ass. That's what we're hearing right now, right? Right? Isn't that what we're hearing? Well, this right here, CBN News, complete Israeli-backed. They never say anything bad about the Israelis. Right? Only good things, repeating lies, repeating talking points and propaganda. Why are they pushing this? Hezbollah escalation. Yeah, must be true. You're going to throw that little kernel of truth out there, which is probably the complete opposite of what's going on. Okay? Remember that. Okay? According to Western media, Ukraine won the war. Okay, remember that. So let's watch this. Whatever they say about Hezbollah, you have to times it by at least 40. Okay? If they say Hezbollah snuck in one missile, that means 40. Okay? So CBN News, 34 minutes ago. Here's your update. Let's see what they're saying. Oh, Hezbollah escalated. Somebody said anything that they were able to squeeze off one shot? I'm flabbergasted.
Welcome to the 700 Club. Hezbollah has now escalated its war on Israel by targeting Tel Aviv.
Hezbollah is Ishmael. Ishmael is a wild man by nature. Right? In a minute, he's going to remember his nature. Before I play this, let's get this guy remembering his nature, right? So we established that Ishmael is a wild man, right? Well, here's what they're going to do. 2 Ezra 15 and 31, and then shall the dragons of Arabia, the nations, the Arab nations, right? Then shall the dragons, the Arab nations, have the upper hand, remembering their nature. What is their nature? Wild man. And if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then these shall be troubled and keep silence through their power and shall flee. So the dragons right now, right? What are they doing over there? Okay. Well, they're remembering their nature. Ain't we a bunch of wild motherfuckers? We can do this. All right? That's what this means. Hezbollah escalate. Ain't we wild, though? Let's do this. That's what we're watching here. Now, he can try to downplay it, but at the same time, times it by 40, and you might get some balance there.
Welcome to the 700 Club. Hezbollah has now escalated its war on Israel by targeting Tel Aviv. Israeli Defense Forces intercepted the missile believed to be headed for Mossad headquarters.
Well, Israel's defense minister says the IDF has now eliminated most of Hezbollah's top leadership. Chris Mitchell reports from Jerusalem.
For the first time in the war, Hezbollah fired a ballistic missile at Tel Aviv, which was intercepted by Israel's David Sling defense system.
No, wait, that says a whole lot right there. Hezbollah did what? Hezbollah fired a ballistic missile. Is that right? Where did Hezbollah get a ballistic missile?
Represents an escalation by the Iranian-backed terror group. Despite being battered by more than 2,000 airstrikes, Hezbollah continues to launch hundreds of missiles into northern Israel.
Now, there's the truth. They're fighting back. Not no one-sided fight. Okay? This thing is going to go on and on and on, and then we're going to see. All right? We're going to say ain't no 6 days over here. 6 days is gone. All right?
Today, 300 rockets were fired at Israel. 6 civilians and soldiers were injured, most of them lightly.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu again spoke to the Lebanese people.
I say to the people of Lebanon, our war is not with you. Our war is with Hezbollah. Nasrallah is leading you to the brink of the abyss.
Hagari said Israel eliminated Hezbollah's commander of rockets and missiles, responsible for thousands of attacks.
Fighter jets of the Air Force hit precisely one floor in a building where he was present along with other commanders in Hezbollah's rocket unit.
Israel's defense minister Yoav Gallant says Israel has now eliminated nearly all of Hezbollah's top leadership.
The Hezbollah of today is not the Hezbollah of a week ago. The sequence of blows it faced in its command and control, its operatives, its weapons, all these things are extremely severe blows.
The Lebanese foreign minister says the number of evacuees from southern Lebanon is nearly 500,000. At the United Nations, Israel's ambassador put the blame for all this fighting.
You understand the tone of what's being... Israel's whooping ass. Now, Hezbollah shot a couple of rockets, but Israel's whooping ass. Israel's whooping ass. Shame on those wild Arabs, on those shame on the dragons, but Israel's whooping ass.
On Iran, which controls terrorist groups like Hezbollah and Hamas.
We will not let Iran's terrorist cronies dictate the future of our nation.
President Biden, speaking at the UN, called for a negotiated peace in the region.
Hezbollah, unprovoked, joined the October 7th attack, launching rockets into Israel. Almost a year later, too many on each side of the Israeli-Lebanon border remain displaced. Full-scale war is not in anyone's interest. Even if the situation has escalated, a diplomatic solution is still possible.
Netanyahu is scheduled to speak at the UN this week. It's expected he'll make a robust call for Israel's right to self-defense, eliminating the threat from Hezbollah and returning more than 60,000 Israelis to their homes.
On our way out of here, I just want to try something. Ukraine. Ukraine, how do you spell Ukraine? U-K-R-A-I. Ukraine is winning the war. Is winning. Ukraine is winning the war. Right now, 1 day ago. So let's get to it. To present victory plan to Ukraine's war with Russia. This is what I'm saying, though. Okay? Here's what I'm saying. Today, they still say Ukraine, victory in sight. What, 2 days ago? See? But we know good and well what the fuck is going on over there. Okay, but you can say anything. Look at 1 day. 1 day ago, Russia-Ukraine war. Russian missiles, drone, pound Ukraine. Yeah, they getting pounded. Animated map shows almost 500 days for his victory plan. See, they've been saying this from day one, that Zelensky is over there whooping ass. It's actually funny. Zelensky alleges Russian plot on nuclear plants in defiant UN dress. They are still saying crazy shit. I mean, when it started, they swore to God that Ukraine was killing Russia over there. And they're still trying to say that. Okay, and you know what the hell is going on over there. Anyway, so that's some rumor of war. All right, I just wanted to show that real quick. All right, let's get Jeremiah. Let's get ruler against ruler. 46. 51:46 Jeremiah. We'll read it in the NLT. Jeremiah 51:46 NLT, but do not panic. Don't be afraid when you hear the first rumor of approaching forces. For rumors will keep coming year by year. Violence will erupt in the land as the leaders fight against each other. All right, and that's what we see. All right. We see these guys going heads up. Right? We don't know what to believe because, hey, Ukraine is killing it over there, and so is the Israelis. They're over there just killing it to the point where the ops are not fighting. Russia ain't fighting back. Russia's getting their ass whooped, and so are the wild by nature. Remember, naughty by nature. These niggas are wild by nature. Okay, and they're just over there laying down. Nah, don't work like that. All right, let's get one more. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. 1 Corinthians 2 and 11. In order that Satan should not outwit us, for we are not ignorant of his scheme. Nigga, we know. We know how you use your propaganda, your media. Ukraine is winning the war, right? No, don't think so. Anyway, with that, we hope that the elect ratified you, brothers and sisters.